I took my kids trick-or-treating before I came here, Ernie. Father duties.
Wow. I just remember the word.
We're wearing our costumes. We hope you are too. Happy Halloween as 2K Sports presents the NBA. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Last game for the Warriors, they pick up the W against the Houston Rockets. And just one look at the score tells you all you need to know. They were dominant in just about every area.
And they ran their offense nearly to perfection in that one. Very few possessions were wasted.
Yeah, they put the mute button on them that time. I mean, in front of a hostile crowd, they never let the fans get going. They silenced them over and over again with big, timely shots.
Now Golden State's starting five. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. The Splash Brothers are the guards. And it's Barnes in at the small forward position. Here's Curry, following the basket by Anthony Davis. From the left block, so he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and two shots coming up. Steph Curry does so many things well, Clark, on the floor, but one area he had struggled with was turning the ball over.
Yeah, and after a slow start, Kevin, to the year in the turnover department, Curry was able to slowly right the ship.
And Curry and his turnovers last year, a lot of it might have been getting used to a new system, but you can see he's also tightened up his play to reduce the giveaways.
And so he makes both from the line.
And, you know, Curry knew turnovers were a problem. How about his mom even instituted a fine on him? And so anytime he has more than 3 in a game, he owes his mom $100 per turnover.
Now here's Green. Off target from outside. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Cunningham dishes it to Ajinça. The pass to Cole. Knocks down the 10-footer. Curry with it. And Norris Cole's going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
He's picked up a couple of quick fouls here. I think he's pressing. He's got to settle down a bit.
Drew Holiday's checked in for Cole. Here's Green. Outside Curry. Out to Thompson from the arc. Good on the shot.
It's a good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Outside Gordon. Passes it to Ajinça. Here's Cunningham. Good on the baseline J. Cunningham's got his first points of the game. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, Steve Kerr had a few moments to share with me. Going into this game and scouting the opposition, he told me he's a huge fan of Drew Holiday, saying, you know, Drew's still a guy with so much potential. You just don't see that many point guards with his kind of frame. 6'4", close to 2 bills, and a great skill set to match. He's a guy you love to watch, but you often hate to go up against. Kevin, we'll see if he can have a big impact in this one.
All right, Doris. Gordon outside. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Gordon's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Down low, here's Thompson. Soft touch off the glass.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
On the wing, Gordon. It's stolen by Curry. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Finished off the break.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
For so long, there has been this mindset that Golden State wins through offense, but their defense Gia, you were talking about this, is where the true strength of this team lies.
Yeah, I think that's what's really allowed them to separate when you look at the rest of the league. I mean, they led the league in opponents' field goal percentage last season. And some nights, the shots weren't falling, but the defense always showed up.
And that one's good. Curry's got 6.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Gordon kicks to Holiday. On the wing, Davis. And that one's on target from the wing.
What a terrific shot by Anthony Davis. My goodness, is that young fella smooth.
Leaps for it, and it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday. Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who are the best shooters from behind the arc last season. Second, Eric Gordon. Third is Stephen Curry.
Well, both of these guys had what I call in the gym range, or you could refer to them as snipers, just deadly from behind the three-point line. They line it up and knock him down.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And the basket by Gordon.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Here's Curry after Eric Gordon's bucket. It's stolen by Ajinça. Kicks it to Cunningham. Here's Davis. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoots one on Thompson. You look at what Anthony Davis has accomplished so far in his career. The historic comparisons. I mean, they're mind-boggling. For a kid 23, Greg, the historic comparisons are very favorable for him.
I mean, he's been compared to a young KG and Duncan quite often. But in his first few seasons, his numbers look the most similar to Hakeem the Dream. And that's about as good a company as you can get.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Bogut. Mazzilli comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Iguodala in for Barnes. Here's Varejao. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
I tell you what, fellas, we're seeing some really good ball movement out there.
Definitely. 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists.
You know, and the funny thing about Davis having similar numbers to Hakeem, he came very close last season to putting up a quadruple-double. Hakeem was one of only 4 people to ever accomplish that.
And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul. Perkins, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Perkins. 1:22 left in the first quarter. Curry's shot is good.
You know, Davis might get a quadruple double at some point. Last season, he had 30 points, 10 rebounds, and 5 blocks on 4 different occasions. The rest of the NBA had a combined 0 in that category.
Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Give and take, back and forth, the whole way thus far.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
In a moment here, let's check out the numbers for Curry. Great showing for him last season. Last season, put up about 23 points per, 7 assists, and just over 2 steals. He has been at his most dynamic, no question about it, a real handful.
Well, he's operating at the highest level right now, one of the truly elite talents in the NBA.
Good.
It's like everybody is in a rhythm right now. Incredible stuff here early on.
Both teams playing downhill. You know, coaches say that all the time. You want to play downhill. Well, at some point you think somebody's got to cool off in this one, right?
Now here is Varejao. Mazzilli. G with the rebound. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And now the fast break Anderson with the ball. Holiday gets the bucket.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Curry against Douglas. Now here's Curry. He's guarded closely. Dishes it to Mazzilli. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 6 assists here tonight.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. The home team up 5. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And one of the rising stars in the NBA is Anthony Davis. His offensive game is growing by leaps and bounds, and he talked about his area of focus.
A lot of face-up, like to do the one dribble pull-up. You like to do the one dribble, fade back off one leg. I haven't got there yet, but catching the ball at the elbow, catching the ball at the nail.
Well, I tell you could be here an awfully long time if we're going to list all the different moves Anthony Davis can hurt you.
Yeah, the brow definitely has the full toolkit available to him, and I say that affectionately. Tools a lot of guys don't learn to use until much later in their careers, Kevin.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
And we've really seen them get out and establish a real nice rhythm offensively in this game.
Yeah, and they're finding ways to score, multiple ways, playing well and sharing the ball, just operating good at the offensive end.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Norris Cole is out there with Tony Douglas. Then it's G, then there's Perkins, and it's Anderson in at the power forward position.
The Warriors took some flack when they passed on the chance to trade for Kevin Love, but I really think that the rise of Draymond Green as their stretch four-man made the decision even better and also kept their cap situation far more flexible.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
That's a great point. 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed have come at the rim.
Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Alonzo G. And Golden State also making a change. Barnes, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. Just watching Festus Ezeli out of Vanderbilt play. He's got the big body inside, moves pretty fluidly, adroit, good footwork. He's kind of got the whole package.
Yeah, he does. He's a space eater. He's very strong, physically good frame. He's a low down there. And what you said, the fact that he's fairly agile, makes him tough.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And guys, mark that play right there because that could be the one that leads to a surge to break this thing wide open.
He dishes it to Curry. Ezeli gets the bucket. Ezeli's got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
And Ezeli missing a lot of games with various injuries from the knee and ankle a season ago. He can be a quality rebounder and rim protector, but he's got to find a way to stay healthy.
Curry kicks to Green. And the Warriors get it back.
This guy is a beast on the board.
And when he gets those second chance points, GA, he does not waste one of them.
And you know what? It's always going to be a powerhouse finish with him. We know that for sure.
And Ezeli, originally from Nigeria, picked up the game late. Only played 6 years of organized basketball before going pro. So still developing his hands and offensive skill set, but clearly he's got the tools physically to play.
Andrew Bogut checked in for Golden State. And that one falls for Cole. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Curry passes to Green. It's stolen by Davis. Pushing it up. Here's Cunningham. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
That mid-range jumper is just another one of his weapons.
To the inside. Rush gets the bucket. Rush has got his first basket.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And Cole kicks to Gordon. Here's Anderson, and it's sent back by Bogut. Curry dishes to Rush. Back to Curry, beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. To the middle. And Anderson slams it in.
taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Warriors trail by 5. Now Rush out to the wing. And here's Bogut. Back to Curry. A 3-ball. They grab their own miss. Rush. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Rush has got 4 points in the quarter.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Kicks it out to Gordon. Here's Cunningham. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
It's Curry with the drive. Can't cash in from close range.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Here's Rush. Goes right through for bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Cunningham kicks to Cole. And the shot is good. Cole's got 9.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Well, you know, last season, Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch awkward. The team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry.
Some changes for Golden State. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Klay Thompson in for Brandon Rush.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Well, the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
Pass to Douglas. Back to Perkins. Inside. Here's Ajinça. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Greg, Steve Kerr did win over the locker room in a hurry last season. They had finished a successful run under Mark Jackson. Winning accelerates everything. They certainly bought into it.
They really did. And people don't often appreciate how difficult it is to come into a situation where expectations are that high. But he also went out of his way to empower his players and really give them some accountability. Didn't try to hide anyone on defense and played to the strengths of his team on the offensive end.
And the foul called on G. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Here's Green. There's a minute left in the first half. Outside Curry. Takes a 3. And the shot is good. Curry's got 11 points.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
Pass to G. Over to the wing. Here's Ajinça. Goes to the fadeaway and Ajinça's got 5 points in the quarter.
Kevin, gorgeous fadeaway there. I mean, that's one way to beat some tight defense.
Curry kicks to Green. To the paint. Here's Varejao. And the rebound goes to Perkins.
They have a 2-for-1 situation if they go quick.
Yeah, I don't think they have to rush, though, Greg. Just need to find a good shot this time.
It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Perkins got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Warriors trail by 10. Now here's Thompson. He had 28 points in the win against Houston.
And defensively, guys, he was just all over the place, forcing turnovers and applying terrific ball pressure.
On its way from Curry for 2. Curry with another miss.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammates there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And even though, you know, you're thinking maybe we don't need the replay in a situation like this, still plenty of time left in this game, and really it's about getting the call right.
Yeah, and the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing up the footage for the officials on the floor. The new process is making for quicker turnarounds, I think.
And they've seen enough. The basket will not count. The quarter has come to an end before the shot.
Still important to have a second look at it, Kevin. I mean, the technology's available, so you might as well use it.
Absolutely. And we finished one half of basketball. The home team, they're up by 10. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Guys, I'm here with Steph Curry. And Steph, what has the problem been defensively?
We're a step late, I think, and they made tough shots. We can't take away from that, but for the most part, we have to find a way to guard that line if they're knocking down shots to keep them out the game.
Steph, thanks for the time. Guys, over to you.
Thank you so much, Doris. Great interview as always. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with the second half of basketball shortly.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We welcome you to the Halftime Show on 2K Sports.